You're watching the SCAC Spring Media Days. Today we're taking a look at the University of Dallas softball program. The Crusaders, of course, coming off an 8-32 season a year ago, 2-18 in SCAC play. The Crusaders will be led by first-year head coach Caitlynn Dykes, along with sophomore infielder Julie Duenas. And Caitlynn, Julie, thanks so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Caitlynn, as I mentioned, first head coaching job. What is the excitement for you? What have been the biggest challenges for you as you've made this transition into this Dallas softball program, and how excited are you to take on those challenges?
I'm so excited. I mean, this is all I've wanted to do with my life. So I've kind of made it, and now that I'm here, you know, I just want to make a splash and just see what we can do in the conference. You know, obviously I played in the conference, so I'm a little familiar, but yeah, I just want to shake it up a little bit and see how far we can go this year.
Julie, for you, how has that transition been? What have you seen from Coach Dykes that has you and the rest of your teammates excited? What's been the most impressive thing that she's brought to this program, you know, new for this season?
Honestly, I can say that Coach Dykes has brought so much excitement to this program compared to last year. I think we have all bought into her process. So I think that's the biggest change that she's brought.
Julie, sticking with you, you're coming off a freshman season in which you hit over 300, earning all SCAC honorable mention honors with 30 hits, 16 RBIs, and 6 doubles. What have you been working on through the course of the summer, through the off-season, this fall, to help get yourself prepared and ready to have a successful sophomore year?
I've just been working at everything. Like, I know I struggled last year with hitting outside pitches. That's something I worked over the summer. Fielding could have been a little bit better. You know, there's always room for improvement. So just anywhere I can work, anything I can work on, I'm gonna do it. So.
Coach, for you, you know, even though you got onto the job in July, you were able to do a heck of a job, you know, keeping this recruiting class together. 10 freshmen you welcome into this program. Freshmen obviously bring a unique energy and their own challenges. Talk about this recruiting class. How excited are you for this big group, and how much are you really hoping to see them, you know, really grow immediately to get them involved in your program?
Right, yeah, so we do have a lot of freshmen. We're a pretty young team, but to me that's exciting. You know, they bring the youth and the life and a lot of energy to practice. But yeah, I mean they are a strong, talented class. I'm really excited to have them for 4 years. You know, I think they're going to carry us pretty far, in addition to our returners, who also are a strong class. Last year's record, I don't think, really shows how talented our group is, but I am very excited about both the returners and the freshmen. But yeah, the freshmen definitely bring a lot of energy and a lot of excitement.
Julie, Coach talked about this being a young team. You're one of 3 returning all-conference players from a season ago that were freshmen last year. Even though you're just a sophomore, do you feel like you're kind of having to embrace one of those leadership roles early on in your career, having, you know, so much experience out on the diamond last year as a freshman? And how are you kind of embracing that challenge?
I don't think this year's team, we don't have, well, we're all get along, so there's no reason for someone to be on top of someone. We're all cohesive. We get each other. There's no point of having like a leader or something. I don't see that as anything on the field. I mean, I have experience, but in the end, it's all about having fun and who's going to step up to the plate.
Coach, you mentioned having played in this league. You had over 160 hits. You're top 30 all-time in the SCAC in terms of hits. You understand what it takes to go through and navigate an SCAC season. How much are you going to lean on that experience to help you in this first year?
A lot. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty familiar with the conference, and I really think that's going to help us in the long run. So I'm excited to just take my past knowledge and yeah, apply it to this season and our scouting reports, and just, like I said, see how far we can go.
Julie, for you and the rest of your teammates, what's one or two things you've been really working on hard through these first couple of weeks of the season to continue to improve at and get better? What has Coach Dykes really been sort of hammering home as far as her mantra and her characteristics she's hoping you get better at the start of this year?
Our biggest thing this year is communication. That's what we've been working on a lot at practice. So I'm ready to see how that plays into actual games.
And finally, Julie, to wrap things up with you, what are some of the goals for this 2019 softball team? When you've had those discussions with your teammates, what have they looked like heading into the year?
I mean, the obvious is winning more games, but as long as we buy into Coach Dykes' process, everything should be fine.
And Coach, to wrap things up with you, as you look ahead to this season and the fans, the family, the friends that come out and support this Crusaders softball program, what are a couple of characteristics, a couple of identities you really hope this team sort of takes on that regardless of the outcome, win or loss, that the fans can really count on night in, night out with this team?
I just want, them to recognize how tight-knit we are, and how much how much emphasis I put on us being a family, and acting like it. We're obviously, families have their quarrels sometimes, and we're not going to get along 100% of the time, but we do, we just put it past us and move on. But for everyone on the outside looking in, I really want them to get that sense of camaraderie and jump on the train and just support us and what we're trying to do. But yeah, I think one of the biggest characteristics for us this year is just family.
University of Dallas softball program, again, the Crusaders will be led heading into the season by head coach Caitlynn Dykes along with sophomore Julie Duenas. The Crusaders will open up the 2019 season February 15th as they take on Southwestern College. Coach Julie, thanks so much for your time and best of luck as you head into the year.
Thank you.